Cryptids, creatures whose existence is suggested but not proven, have fascinated humanity for centuries. While many dismiss them as mere legends or myths, some enthusiasts argue that certain cryptids could indeed be real. In this video, we'll explore 15 cryptids that have sparked curiosity and debate among believers and skeptics alike. Here are the top 15 famous cryptids that could possibly be real. Before we get there, let me take a brief moment to tell you about eyesofadog.com. If you live in the United States, you want to adopt a pet, eyesofadog.com is the place you want to go. Click your state, then your city or town, and boom, there you go. You'll have a new fur friend sleeping on your couch watching graveyard dance videos with you before the end of the day. It's 100% free to use. There's nothing to sign up for, and you can find any type of dog or cat you're looking for. So let's get straight to our video. At number 15, we have quite possibly the most famous cryptid of all, and that is Bigfoot, or as many refer to him as Sasquatch. Bigfoot is said to be a large, ape-like creature inhabiting remote forests. Despite numerous reported sightings and footprint discoveries, scientific evidence remains elusive. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, there have been numerous organized expeditions and searches for Bigfoot. Individuals and groups, known as cryptozoologists, actively investigate reported sightings and attempt to gather evidence to support the existence of this elusive creature. Bigfoot has had a significant impact on popular culture. It has been featured in various films, television shows, and books. The creature's mysterious and mythical status has contributed to its enduring popularity and fascination among people. Number 14. The Loch Ness Monster. Nessie is believed to inhabit Scotland's Loch Ness. Although many sightings have been reported, sonar searches have yielded inconclusive results. Some suggest it could be a surviving prehistoric marine reptile. The first reported sighting of Nessie dates back to 565 AD, when Irish missionary Street Columba reportedly encountered a water monster in the River Ness. However, modern interest in Nessie peaked in the 1930s after a couple claimed to have seen a large creature on the lake's surface. Over the years, several photographs and videos claiming to capture Nessie have been debunked as hoaxes. The most famous of these is the surgeon's photograph from 1934, which was later revealed to be a toy submarine with a sculpted head attached. However, there are huge, massive underwater caverns that are in the walls of the loch, and many believe that Nessie could be the long-lost relative of a prehistoric dinosaur-type fish. What do you think? And at 13, we have the chupacabra, translated as goatsucker. This creature is said to drain the blood of livestock. Reported in various countries, descriptions vary, making it challenging to pinpoint a definitive identity. The chupacabra is said to have first been reported in Puerto Rico in the 1990s. Eyewitnesses described a creature with reptilian features, spikes or quills along its back, and a preference for draining the blood of small animals. Interestingly, descriptions of the chupacabra vary across different regions. While some claim it resembles a reptilian creature, others describe it as more canine or even alien-like in appearance. Despite its initial reports in Puerto Rico, alleged chupacabra sightings have been reported in various countries across the Americas, from the United States to Chile. This has led to different interpretations of the creature's appearance. Either way, I have pet goats, so I don't think I'd like to spot one anytime soon. Moving on to number 12, we have the Mothman. The Mothman is a legendary creature reported to be seen in the Point Pleasant area of West Virginia, USA, in the 1960s. Descriptions typically mention a large winged creature with glowing red eyes. Many reports of Mothman sightings preceded the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant on December 15, 1967. Some believe the creature was a harbinger of the disaster. Mothman is often described as a humanoid figure with huge glowing red eyes and large wings, resembling a moth or bat. Witnesses claim it can fly at high speeds and disappear quickly. How would you like to see this thing out on a dark night on a country road? I think I'll pass, thank you very much. And at number 11, we have the Jersey Devil. The legend of the Jersey Devil dates back to the 18th century. One popular version attributes the creature's birth to Mother Leeds, who cursed her 13th child, leading to its transformation into the devil. The Jersey Devil is often described as a flying creature with hooves, bat-like wings, and a head resembling that of a horse. It is said to emit a blood-curdling scream. Over the years, there have been numerous reported sightings of the Jersey Devil. People claim to have seen it flying through the pine barrens or lurking in the woods. The town of Leeds Point, believed to be the birthplace of the Jersey Devil, hosts an annual festival dedicated to the legendary creature. The event features folklore, crafts, and activities related to the creature. I guess if it gets cold out in the woods, maybe Bee can make its way to the festival and someone with a craft tent can make him a quilt or buy him some hot cocoa. That is as long as he don't chase them or let out one of those scary screeches. Yeah, moving on to number 10 we have the Yeti. No, we don't mean the cooler, although those are pretty awesome as well. We're talking about Bigfoot's frozen cousin. The Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, is a mythical ape-like creature said to inhabit the Himalayan mountains of Asia. Similar creatures are found in the folklore of various Himalayan cultures, including the Sherpas, Tibetans, and Nepalese, each with their own names and stories about the elusive creature. Descriptions of the Yeti vary, but it is often depicted as a large, hairy, human-like being, with some accounts suggesting it stands upright like a human and others describing it as more ape-like. Try to imagine if a polar bear went on a date with a monkey and never mind. I forgot we have kids watching this. Moving on. Number 9 brings us the thunderbird. Native American folklore speaks of giant birds with wingspans that create thunder. Reports of massive bird-like creatures persist, with some speculating they are surviving pterosaurs. The thunderbird is often a prominent figure in the mythology of various Native American tribes, including the Algonquian and Lakota people. It is considered a powerful and supernatural being. There have been reported sightings of large, unidentified birds that fit the description of the thunderbird in various parts of North America. However, these sightings are often anecdotal and lack concrete evidence. Number 8 is one that hits a little closer to home. The Beast of Bray Road. The Beast of Bray Road is a legendary creature reported to be seen in and around the area of Elkhorn, Wisconsin. This cryptid, resembling a werewolf, reports describe a wolf-like creature walking on its hind legs. Numerous eyewitness accounts of the creature date back to the late 1980s, with reports continuing into the present day. The Beast of Bray Road is often compared to other regional legends and cryptids, such as the Michigan Dogman and the Wisconsin Werewolf. At number 7 we have the Flatwoods Monster. The Flatwoods Monster is a legendary creature associated with an alleged UFO sighting in Flatwoods, West Virginia, in 1952. Witnesses described a tall humanoid with a glowing face and spade-shaped head. The Flatwoods Monster incident is often linked to a reported UFO sighting. Witnesses described seeing a bright object in the sky that seemed to crash or land near the town. One of the distinctive features of the creature was its eyes, described as glowing and possibly emitting a red or orange light. Spaceships and little creatures with orange eyes? What's the words I am looking for? And no thank you. At number 6 we have the Kappa. From Japanese folklore, the Kappa is a water imp said to inhabit rivers and ponds. Descriptions include a humanoid creature with a water-filled depression on its head. Kappas are strongly associated with water, and their name is believed to come from the words Kawa, river, and Wapa, child. They are known to be mischievous and are often blamed for drownings. Kappas are considered water imps, and they are said to challenge humans to sumo wrestling matches. They are skilled in this sport and draw their strength from the water in the dish on their heads. Kappas are known for their politeness. If a person bows to a Kappa, it will bow back, causing the water in its dish to spill, making it lose its strength. Tiny water creatures who like to drown people, but hey, at least they say please and thank you. Not really sure what to think about that, so I guess we'll move on to number 5. Ahole. The Ahole is often described as a large, bat-like creature with a wingspan of about 10 feet or more. Some speculate it could be an undiscovered species of bat. Witnesses claim that the Ahole has dark or black fur, a monkey-like face, and large, leathery wings similar to those of a bat. The Ahole is said to inhabit the dense rainforest of Java, particularly in remote and inaccessible areas. Some, mainly me, believe that these things are closer to home here in the States. Let me elaborate. Several years, I bought a brand new shiny white car. It was all spotless and polished, not a speck of dirt anywhere on it, and I was driving it home through a small town here in Missouri. Hint, it's the same town where we did the story on the Elvin's vampire story. Anywho, driving home that night a huge, and I mean enormous bat flew over my new car and dropped a load right on my windshield that was so big that I literally had to go to the car wash. No one believed me. Maybe they will now, so yeah. Number 4 brings us the Mokulmbimbi. Said to inhabit the Congo River Basin, Mokulmbimbi is often described as a large, long-necked reptile resembling a sauropod dinosaur, similar to the Brachiosaurus or Apatosaurus. Expeditions to find it have been inconclusive. The creature is said to inhabit the remote and largely unexplored regions of the Congo River Basin, particularly in the waters of the Lukula Swamp. The legend of Mokelbimbi is deeply rooted in local African folklore, with various tribes attributing mystical properties to the creature. Some cryptozoologists and enthusiasts believe that Mokelbimbi could be a surviving dinosaur, challenging the mainstream scientific view that dinosaurs became extinct millions of years ago. At number 3, we gave the yowie. The yowie is a mythical creature from Australian Aboriginal folklore, often described as a large, ape-like or hominid creature that inhabits remote areas of the Australian wilderness. While the yowie is not scientifically recognized, it has become a part of Australian folklore and cryptozoology. Descriptions of the yowie vary, but common features include a large, hairy, and ape-like creature standing upright on two legs. It is often compared to the North American Bigfoot or the Himalayan Yeti. The yowie is said to be elusive and rarely seen by humans. Many reported sightings involve brief glimpses or distant encounters. Sounds like the perfect neighbor to me. At least you won't have to worry about them driving by as you run to the mailbox in your boxers. That brings us to number 2. It's kind of ironic that the skunk ape isn't at number 2 because he probably smells like number 2. Anywho, resembling Bigfoot, the skunk ape is said to inhabit the swamps of the southeastern United States. Some believe it could be a misidentified ape or escaped primate. The skunk ape is described as a large, ape-like creature with a height ranging from 5 to 7 feet. Witnesses often mention its strong and unpleasant odor, which is how it got the name skunk ape. See? I told you. Numerous sightings have been reported over the years, with witnesses claiming to have seen the creature walking on two legs. And finally, in at number 1, we have the Dover demon, reported in Dover, Massachusetts, in 1977. Descriptions of the Dover demon vary, but it is generally described as a humanoid creature with a large, watermelon-shaped head, glowing eyes, long fingers, and slender limbs. It stands about 3 to 4 feet tall. One distinctive feature is its orange, almost translucent skin. Witnesses reported that the creature's skin had a rough texture. Witnesses noted that the Dover demon had an unusual way of moving. It was described as walking with a peculiar gait, almost like a monkey. Despite its eerie appearance, the Dover demon was not reported to display any aggressive behavior. It seemed more interested in observing its surroundings. So see? It's a nice little demon monkey. While skeptics argue that these cryptids are products of folklore, misidentifications, or hoaxes, believers continue to search for evidence to support their existence. The mystery surrounding these creatures adds an element of excitement to the ongoing debate between skeptics and those who remain open to the possibility that some cryptids may indeed be real. Have you ever seen a real-life cryptid? We'd love to hear about it in the comments below. We'd also love to hear about it if you like our videos, or even if you think we suck. A comment is a comment, and a like is a like. We'll take anything we can get. As always, there's kick-ass merch on our website in the merch store, but some so we can afford to get a coffee on our way to work. Share the video with your friends, family, schoolmates, church groups, or anyone else who's bored and wants to watch. We love y'all regardless. Till next time, thanks for watching.